Everyone, welcome back to the Thrive Lipoedema studio. Today we are going to add another workout to the strength playlist, and we're going to do a HIIT workout today. The workout is going to be only about 12 to 15 minutes, but we will be doing some ground mobilization to warm up the muscles we will primarily be using in today's circuit. Then we'll do a little warm up, and then we get straight into today's session. And I will add an additional video if you've got more time today, that if you want to do a cool down, I will tag in a little video at the end of your workout. Today you will need your compression. If you wear it, you will need some water close by or some electrolytes, obviously exercise mat. I have one dumbbell here which is 3.5 kg, or you can hold a kettlebell if you've got a kettlebell at home. This is 15 pounds, not kilograms, this one here, but you only need one weight. If you haven't got hand weights, grab a water bottle or something heavy enough that you can get a little bit of resistance. And today's workout is going to be more of an intermediate, I'd say, but it is open to anyone who wants to give it a go. Just make sure you know your limits and you know you're comfortable in your joints as you go through today's session. So let's get into it. Come down onto your mat, come down onto your back. I have got a timer just in my eyesight here, so I can just gauge the time as we go through today's session. The main circuit is going to be 45 seconds on, 15 second rest. We'll do 5 minutes of mobilization now. So come onto your back. We're just going to take the head down, lift the shoulders away from the ears, flatten your back into the ground. Maybe wiggle through the hips and find your feet in line with your hips on your mat. Take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale. Feel heavy into the ground, maybe shift the hips side to side, just press your shoulders into the mat. Check in with your head position, make sure the neck is long, chin is facing up to the ceiling. Take hold of your hip bones, so hands to your hips, press your lower back into the floor and then create a little arch. So a few pelvic tilts here, just to warm up the lower back. Couple more. Now take the arms out into a cactus or T-shape. Let the knees drop over to the left. Push your right hip bone up. And then straight over the other side, pushing the knees over to the right and then push the left hip. 2 more. Breathe. Exhale, relax. And then over the other side. Once you are even, place both feet down to the floor. Push the hands up towards the ceiling. Retract your shoulder blades back into the ground. Untuck your tailbone. Slowly peel your spine all the way up. Push up through the hips. Press your big toe into the mat and then hold your bridge. Pushing up through the heels. Squeeze your glutes. Slowly make your way all the way down to the mat with your back. Arms stay where they are. 3 more of these at your own pace. Come up and breathe. As you take the hips down, exhale. And if your arms are up with me, we can now start to take the arms all the way back as the hips come up. Reach and stretch. And then as the hips find the ground, hands come all the way down to the ground. And we just move and flow through this as we open. I'm going to go for 1 more here. Keeping the head down, stretch and open. All the way down for me. Take the hands to your side and then lift up your left leg, ankle circles. Circle the other way. And now we're going to take the outside edge of the left foot or ankle over to the right hip and open the hip and close it. Open, close. So a little variation of a hip opener. We're just going to mobilize through the joint. And then lift the right leg off the floor into your glute stretch. We're not here too long, so we're going to take the right foot down to the ground, lift the hips up into your single bridge with the left leg hooked over to the right hip or thigh. Come up. And we're going to move through this position. If you've done my Pilates workout, you may have seen this before. And we're just going to go single leg bridge, glute stretch. Single bridge, glute stretch. And then once you've done a good few of those, 3 to 4 maybe, we're just going to unhook the left foot, find the ground, lift up your right leg, circle that ankle. Wiggle the toes. Make sure the head's down, shoulders are relaxed. Take the right ankle over to left thigh, open up the right knee, open hip, close it. And take a deep breath in, and we're just going to go for that bridge. Press the left foot into the ground, open up for your single bridge. As your hips come down, lift the left foot off, go for your stretch. And away you go. Move through this at your own pace. There might be some gentle releases through the hips and also little clicks and clunks, but make sure it's not painful as we stretch and open. We're activating our muscles. 2 more. We're going to come straight over into a side position. Okay, so from there, take that foot away and then take both feet up to the ceiling, circle those ankles, wiggle the legs. Take your hands onto each knee, big hip circles here, 3 in each direction. And change. Lifting the arms up to the ceiling, legs at tabletop. Bring your shoulder blades back into the ground. Lower back is pressed into your mat. We're going to take the left leg out and the left arm goes behind you. Stretch. Come in. Same side again. Open. In. Draw your belly button down to the mat. 1 more here. We change. So same side. Right leg, right arm. Open. Come in. For 4. Press your lower back into that ground, squeeze in the top thigh muscle as we do this. And hug those knees in, lift the head, neck and shoulders, have a little squeeze of the body, and then we're just going to roll over onto one side. We're just going to finish our mobilization here with 10 clams each leg, and we come up to standing. So placing the hips are stacked, knees are on top of each other. You can just support the head, draw the belly button back, and then from here away we go in our clams. We're going to go for 10, 9. Don't move the shoulders and make sure you are using your bum muscle to lift and you're not swaying the hips forward and back. Couple more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight over to the other side. Support the body, stack those knees, stack the hips, pull the spine. Nice straight line, pull the belly button back, and away we go for our 10. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come over onto your front, onto all fours. Tuck the toes under for me. And then a little cat-cow here round through the spine. So have a nice stretch, lengthen the body as you come up. Couple more. Maybe a little wiggle, side to side, open up through the hips. If you're comfortable with a downward facing dog, you're going to meet up into downward facing dog, come up to standing. If not, if you need support to come off the ground, then just grab hold of a chair, bring one leg forward, and then make your way up to standing. If you're in your down dog, just start to unravel the spine. And then shake out the body. Okay, so once you are ready and you are stood, we're just going to start marching on the spot. Be quite nice and loose through the knees, through the arms, and then just march out here. Start to roll the shoulders up and back. Roll them the other way. From there, we're just going to step one leg out to the side, open up for a little side stretch, reach the arm up and over. Come back in and then step out other side and then stretch and open. And then as we do this, we're going to add a little squat. So I want to come in, legs together, and tiny squat, and then up and open and reach. Let's go one more each side. And open. and down. Bring the hands onto the hips, stand tall, lift one knee all the way up, press into the ground with your standing leg, tap the foot down, 5 side extensions with the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Land this foot long, squat, step over, hands to hips, lift the knee, stand tall, balance, work through the ankle. Take a breath in. As you exhale, drop the foot, 5. And then let the leg go all the way over. Reach down, tap the floor if you can, reach up and over just for 4 of these deep squats. And we are going to get straight into our session. We are going to start with a little crab walk. If any of you have got a resistance band at home or like to use them, you can place the resistance bands around the thigh just as an option if you like to make it harder. I haven't got one to hand, so I won't be using one. And we will go into our 45 seconds. So timer is set. We are going to go down for a squat. We're going to stand. The foot comes in, we go out, we squat. And then we come here, we squat, and then we go back the other way. So we step, keep tension in the legs, so keeping the knee bent. And then our first round today, I just want you to focus as you move side to side. Your body weight is going central. So we're not making it into a side lunge, central down. So we're working the inner outer thigh, we're working the hips. And down. So I'm going for 3, obviously limited with space. If you have got more room at home, you can go for a longer stride with these. We've only got 5 seconds. And then we're going to grab hold of our hand weight or object that you will be using. I will show you. We are going to go for a squat. We're going to come up, we're going to press, and we're going to take it down, other hands here, up, press. So if those of you who are used to training and you want to use 2 weights, you can do that. But for first round, I'd really like you just to warm up. And you can see I'm not chucking the weight up. It's controlled through the shoulders. It's controlled through the legs. It's not your typical snatch or clean and press that you would do in different types of exercise. Similar, but we're keeping the control. We're not overstretching those ligaments, not straining the joints. Breathe as we open and stretch that weight up. I'm going to go one more on this other side, just so I'm even. Take your weight to the opposite hand that you've just finished on. That leg is going to step back. We lift the weight up in front. 20 seconds each side. Let's go. We're here, up. Now you can choose to do a lunge or just step. I think we're going to get about 5 in this 20 seconds. Maybe 6. Okay, let's change sides. Straight into it, step back and lift. Be aware of how each side is feeling. Couple more. We will be going down to the ground for our next exercise. So if you do struggle to get down onto the ground, I invite you to take a seat if you've got one close by. Hold your weight, have the feet up, and then just bring the elbow across to the opposite knee as you're sat. The other option is to do it standing, just as I was there. So here and here. For those of you comfortable getting up and down off the floor, let's make our way down. So when you're ready, come down. I'm just going to lay my upper back onto it. The weight is going to be above the chest. Knees are bent 90 degrees. We take one leg away. The weight goes behind the head, comes back in. And then change. Now I'm going to add a little tricep extension here. So I'm just working the back of my arms. Make sure the lower back is connected to the ground as each leg goes away. If that's too much of a challenge, just tap the toe down to the floor with legs bent at that 90 degrees. Okay, so first round is done. Let's go to round number 2. I am going to use my hand weight now with those crab walks that we were doing. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to squat over, down. Now you may find you're feeling a little bit warmer in the legs. And you might be able to get a little bit deeper, but just be careful how your back's feeling. And remember, when we're squatting, so we take it down, we lead up with the chest. Keep it going. 10 seconds. Good. Okay, grab hold of your weight. So I'm actually going to go up on this one here. So I'm going to go for my kettlebell. So if those of you who are using the kettlebell, you can kind of see how I'm using it with the movement to get up. Okay, so we're going to take it down for that squat. We're going to lift, shoulder press. Here, here, press. So it's still that deep squat, and then we lift. Keep the head in a good position. Don't go moving through the neck. We're really working into the arms. We're loading the thighs. With control, go up. 10 seconds. And then rest. I am not going to use the kettlebell for the step back swing. I'm not that crazy. So we're going to go for the same again. Same leg goes back. Little bend of the elbow, stand tall. Let's go. Here, back in. We did about 6, didn't we, in that 20 seconds before? So stay at 6, or if you can get an extra 1 in. What are we doing? No, 6 is our timer to keep on track. Let's go. Other side, step back. And back in for 6. And again, we're not just swinging the arm forward. We have got that control. We are working the chest. We're working the shoulder. The next move, we've got the ab move. So choose to be standing with the oblique twist or in a seated position. If not, meet me down here on the floor. Okay, coming down. Legs up. Make sure the lower back's comfortable. Head is down, shoulders are grounded. Bend those knees. One leg goes back as we come in. Push away with the heel, and then we can just start to strengthen up through the thigh muscle. Keep breathing. Stretch that leg away. Use your lower abdominal muscles to draw their leg back in. And then rest there. Okay, come up to standing. Okay, let's go. 3rd round. So I am actually going to go up again. Feel free to pick your weight of where you need to be. Crab walk. Stand tall, chest forward. Take the bum down. How low can you go? And then out. And if you really want to work those legs now as you're nice and warm, try and stay low in that little middle transition part. Oh, the thighs are feeling it. Okay, we've got 15 seconds. Stick with me. Ah, step in. Step in. Don't worry if you've lost your step. If you're anything like me, we're just going to keep squatting. We're going to keep squatting. Well done. We're going straight into now the little squat and shoulder press. With control, take it down, come up, press. Strength. That's it. Remain nice and controlled with your chosen weight. If weight training is new to you, do the move. Perfect that move. You'll still be feeling it with the squat in the thighs if you're new to training. And even if you're lifting a water bottle above the head, working through any injuries, this will just help you get the muscles working correctly. Okay, we've got that step back lunge. If anyone of you wants a bit of fun, bit of coordination, I'm going to change leg and change arm each time. See how this goes. Okay, so same leg, same arm. Here. And then switch. And switch. You've got it. And now I'm lunging a little bit easier now with through the legs. Everything's warmed up nicely. So I know I'm working everything in regards to the muscles correctly. And hopefully the knees are not hurting because this is our third round. And remember, you've got your option to step back. And that's still going to work the back of the thighs. It's still going to work the shoulders. Probably get your heart rate up a bit quicker, actually. 10 seconds. We've got our ab exercise. Okay, into position for your core work. Coming down. I want to take my legs straight this time. So one leg's going to go down straight. I'm still going to do the tricep move and then come back up. And then take it down. Remember to keep that control. If it's too much, if you try to couple the legs straight, by all means go back to the bent leg position. We can tap toe or tabletop and extend. Remember, there's always a way to go back if you are in pain in regards to being sensible with what your body can do. But also the flip side of that, if you can progress without pain, that's how in time we just get a little bit stronger and adapt to and progress with our training. 4, 3, 2, last one. And rest there, everyone. Well done. Take a minute's breath. Grab some water if you need it. Okay, when you're ready, just come up to standing. I'm going to go through those exercises again. Now I'm going to give you guys a decision to make, depending on how you're feeling today, how the body's feeling. Our 4th round, we are going to use a weight we've just been using, or go up a weight if you can. Or if you'd like to start to wind down the session and make this your cool down if you're pushed for time, because like I say, I will link a cool down stretch video that you can do separately, because I want to try and keep it short and sweet for you guys doing this. So you can choose. I'm going to use no weights. Feel free to do the weights exactly how we were doing before. If you're with me, let's go. We're going to go here. Same exercises. Personally, I'm using this as my cool down. I'm getting my heart rate down slightly. But by all means, if you're going for it, keep that weight. Still keep the technique with whatever option you have chosen to do. All about listening to our bodies. And it's all about showing up. Feeling good in the body without punishing it. One more. Okay, take the legs wide. We're going to go straight into it. Minimal rest. Let's get this timer going. Okay, so I'm going to tap down. I'm going to reach one arm up. I'm going to go for that little stretch we were doing at the very, very beginning of our warm-up. Like I say, if you've got your hand weight or your kettlebell, stick with your shoulder press if you're good for time today. I love doing some of the cool down or after work very much the same as our beginning warm-up, because you can feel the difference in your body of how it is moving, if it's moving better. Working that connective tissue. Lymphatic system loves this. And our lunge with the arms coming forward. I'm actually going to reach up and over. I'm going to stretch and open up through the side body here. 3, 2, 1. Same leg, same arm still. And then change. You've got your weight, stick with your front raises. Breathe and open, everyone. Work safely through these joints as we work. We're going to keep going for 5 more step backs. Now our ab exercise we will finish on, and we will finish with a tiny bit of breath work and stretch, but it will be a small stretch for today's session. So if you can, come all the way down to the ground, by all means. You can do this in a chair if you prefer your wind down to be seated. When you're ready, bringing the back down, hug the knees in. If you're sat, just hug one knee in at a time towards you. And then lift those arms up. Both hands go behind the head. Take one leg all the way down. Hold the leg away from you. Pulse it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come in. Change leg. Open. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulses with that leg. Come in. Only 2 pulses now with the leg. 1, 2. Come in. Other side. 2 pulses. 1, 2. Hug those knees. Press your feet into the ground. Lift the arms up above the head. Lift the hips. Bridge. Open the body. If you're sat, take the hands up above the head and just go for a lovely torso twist. Take a full breath in. Feel the ribcage expand, and exhale. Hold your stretch. Take the back all the way down. Come out of your stretch. Arms just come out to side. Take the knees over to the right. Push your left hip up slightly and feel that stretch through your upper thigh into the hip. Relax, breathe. Take 4 counts in as you breathe and 4 counts out. And then take those knees over to the other side and then just stretch up through this right hip and feel that stretch in the quad, in the hip, in the side body, and hold. Feel heavy into the ground as you breathe. Feel your heart racing after that session. Maybe sweats. It's a good feeling. Releasing those happy hormones. Well done, everyone. Unravel. Make sure the back's even. We're just going to take one foot up, take it across to the hip, open the hip slightly. Lifting up the foot off the floor for a gentle hip stretch. If you're sat, take the foot just up onto the knee. Hold here for a few seconds. Gently ease off and then just change leg. Let me know your thoughts on today's sessions if you enjoyed it. A nice little different type of interval training, still including the strength that we all need. And then go for your hip glute stretch. And then gently unhook, take both legs up. If you're sat, just bring the legs out in front of you. A few ankle circles here. Go for some pumping actions with the hands and the feet. Bending the knees, lift the legs. And then when the legs are straight, just go for a couple of hip circles here. If you can, round and round. And then a spinal twist, take those hands long, arms long, let the knees go over to one side, stretch, come up and over the other way, stretch. Well done, everyone. Nice, short, sharp session. Well worked. I'll see you here in the Thrive Lipoedema studio very, very soon. I will link a little wind down video here in one of the other playlists. If you haven't checked out the other playlists, we have got the Thrive Unwind, we have the Thrive Flow, we've got the Thrive Strength, and also the Thrive Beginning. So for anyone who's looking to get into training, very, very new to training, we've got a foundation series over in that playlist. See you all again here in the Thrive Lipoedema studio. Well done, everyone. Great session. Have a great day.